Hello, everyone,
Hi.
and welcome to this Disney Magic Kingdoms live stream. Hope you are all well. We've got lots to go through in this stream. We will be going through the Welcome Maid Marian Cascading Critters event. We'll be looking at the season pass now that has started, the season 2 of that. And also, we've got something special at the end as well. So let's get into the next bit like we usually do, and then I'll show you what we're going to be doing at the end, and then we'll get into the kingdom. So we love hearing from you, so make sure to get your comments into the chat so we can give you a shout out. Don't forget to give this stream a like if you like it at any time. Also, we are so close to 200 subscribers. We would love to reach that. I think we're just one away, and of course we'd love more as well. So make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so YouTube can let you know when we go live. Another way of finding that out is following us on Instagram at Disney Kingdomers, where you'll see on the day that we go live, we'll post in our stories what we're streaming, and there'll also be a link that will take you straight to the stream, as well as all the other Disney content that we put on there. Okay, hello to Thomas, hello to James and Kevin. Thank
Hi.
you for joining. Right, so before we go into the kingdom, I'll give you a sneak peek, of what we are doing at the end. So we will be ranking Halloween content, and this is part 1, because next week we'll be doing the same. We'll be having our progress, and then we'll be having the part 2 of this kind of ranking content. So yeah, hopefully you'll all stay around for that, because we like it to be as interactive as possible. And I can see that Thomas is excited for and ready for the Hocus Pocus event, which
Me
is
too,
next
Thomas. Me
week.
too.
Yes, no, I think we all are. So, and hello to Josh. Thank you
Hi,
for
Josh.
joining. Okay, so let's get into the kingdom then. And I have just seen that I have got a chest. And let's hope that it's a decoration chest, because that will definitely help with
Oh,
my
yeah. Do you
season
know, I
pass.
got a decoration test today, and it meant that I hit my weekly already for the decoration test. So I was really pleased. Oh, a penny ears hat, though. That's good.
Yeah, no, definitely. I can see that Kevin and James are both ready and excited for the Hocus Pocus event as well. Right. Okay, so shall we start with the Welcome Maid Marian Cascading Critters?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's start there.
Okay.
You'll have to go first because my game is playing out.
No, that's fine. So we have 2 days and 20 hours left of this event. And as you can see, I've got just under 14 minutes left till my batch of cursed dolls are respawned.
Mm-hmm.
As we said last time, the milestones are actually quite good in the sense of that you get the happiness.
Yeah.
So I have reached the 3rd milestone and very close to the 4th.
Oh,
and
you'll get
last
it then, isn't it?
milestone.
Because is it how many do you get? Is it
It's
oh, you only get
7, isn't
7,
it?
isn't it? Oh, so you'll be
So
one
I have
away, which is a bit
1.
annoying. Oh,
1.
but at least you've still got 2 days, so you have so much time. So I'm quite behind. I'm only on 56.
Okay.
So, but at least I've still got 2 more days to get to 80, so that's plenty of time. And obviously, if I really got stuck, I could use a time skip tokens. So I do have an option if I
Yeah, no, definitely. And as we said, the happiness is really good for the season pass, and of course it goes up every milestone that you hit. So hopefully
yeah.
all of us because it's not that hard, because you just got to tap them and make sure you're going into the kingdom. That you can get to the last one and get that 125 happiness. I can see that we've got some comments here. So Josh says, James, did you go on Discord and check into what we talked about the other day? I did, and I couldn't really find anything. So all I found was that people were
it was more like
rumouring.
speculation and rumors. Yeah,
that was the word I was looking for. There was nothing really confirming it. There were some things that people had said that they'd seen in the preview, and some of them I was a bit like, okay, I don't know how you can see that, but yes, so no, I didn't see anything confirming it, but yeah, no, I think what we've all said before is kind of what is going to come, but of course we'll find out more when we get nearer to update 64. Right, and then Kevin is saying that reached all the milestones in the curse doll and got the pancake milkshake stand in that concession chest. So that's well done. And that's from Wreck-It Ralph, I think. I think I've got that one. So
yeah, that's quite a good one to get, actually, because I'm always happy when I get a concession stand that's not a food one, because it's good for the I forgot what the word is. The thrill zones.
Oh, yes.
We always get food ones, don't we? So when it's like a drink one or something different, it's better, I think.
Yes, no, definitely. And then leaderboard wise, we don't really care because the ones aren't great. So
no, so leaderboard wise for me, I'm terrible. I'm 508.
Oh, okay, well I'm only 202, so
that's quite bad for me. But never mind, doesn't matter.
Like we say, there isn't really much to compete for.
No.
Well, let's go to the lunch boxes then. Oh, okay. I've got some that I can send out. So what's the time? Oh no, I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do this one. I did send mostly all my characters back home because it was very laggy. So this won't affect it too much, even though no happiness. No,
you got it. You clicked on it, didn't you?
No, I didn't. No, it was just very slow to thing. So yeah, so send collecting for the keys and locks, and let's have a look at the milestones. So I hit the second milestone not long ago. But
so I've got 15, so I'm going to hit the second milestone. I mean, the second milestone obviously isn't anything great.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it was Tabitha that said last time the main rewards that we're looking at is the happiness.
Yeah.
Not really that.
I mean, the elixirs would be nice, but it's not really achievable to get 40 for me, I don't think. So,
yeah.
Because especially because I don't have many Nightmare Before Christmas characters. So I don't have the mayor, but I also don't have any of the characters that collect for the keys. I think it's Lock, Shock and Barrel that all collect for keys.
Let me just look.
With attractions. So Build Jack's house is one of them. Build the Finkelstein Tower.
So you'll just have Donald, Tinkerbell, and
Pete.
Pete.
Yeah. So my options are quite limited there. So I'm not gonna do amazing. But yeah, leaderboard wise for that one, I'm 189.
189. Okay, well I'm 108. So
cool.
So yeah, again, the rewards aren't really worth competing for. But I did see Josh put that the only one and I imagine most people are like this. Leaderboard wise, is the the creepy trees,
Yeah,
which we're just
forest
going to go on
fiends. Yeah.
to, is the one that people are going to be bothered about because it
Mhm.
has the fizzy green.
The new
spell.
Hocus Pocus one. Yeah.
Can't remember what it was called, but I know it's the fizzy
Yeah.
green potion
Well, you
stand or
can do
something.
0 there too.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get 0 in. Oh, so yes, I've been doing actually quite well on this one.
Yeah, I'm doing
Found it really
okay.
easy. And also because I can send all 3 out as well. Of course, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah,
because
I
of
can send all
time-wise.
3 as well
Yeah.
because I have 0.
Yeah, oh, right. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, but yeah, for the again for the garden shears, you need to have Jack Skellington, which I have, but you also need Jack's house. I have Jack's house.
Ah.
And then Oogie Boogie, again, I don't have Oogie Boogie, and you do need Finkelstein Tower as well there.
Oh,
So
do you?
yeah,
Okay, because the reason why I have got Oogie Boogie,
yeah.
but the only reason I can't send him out is because he has to be a level 7,
Oh
and
wow, really? That's quite a high level, isn't it?
mine's a level 6, and it's
Yeah,
not like the tokens are close enough for me to collect. Like
yeah.
they're quite a way off, so I
Yeah, no,
just
that's
didn't
a
bother
high level that he
on
needs
that
to be
one.
there.
Yep. So milestone wise, if you saw viewers, then you would have seen. I hit the second milestone, but again, I'm not
Yeah,
really
same as
bothered.
me. I got the second one.
But we have 2 days left.
Yeah,
Not that I'm gonna try, but
you
could
never know.
could I? But I don't think I will because I'll be at work.
Yeah,
So yeah, yeah, that's our progress, and let's just have a look at the leaderboard, and I'm 14th.
yeah, I'm 15th.
Oh, okay. Let's have a
Not
look.
too bad. Yeah, what would we
Oh
get?
no, no.
Resource chest. One
Okay, yeah, no.
resource
I was just
chest.
looking at who number 15 was.
But the resource chests they're quite good chests. I'm happy with
Yeah, they
that.
are. Yeah,
Yeah.
we get 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully. Wait. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I had a dumb moment then.
Don't
Right.
worry.
Okay. So yeah. So that is our progress
Hmm.
on the Cascading Critter event. I can
Yeah.
see we've got some progress here in the comments. So I can't remember if I did this one, but Kevin 12th in the
That's
Cursed
good.
Skull leaderboard. Well done. In the loose lunch boxes, 46th, and has got 32 out of 70. And in the creepy trees, 28 out of 50, and 7th on the board,
That's very good.
but keeps changing. All trees will be changing. I have people out to collect. Oh, okay.
Oh, so hopefully you'll go up a bit if you've got
Yeah,
them out at the
hopefully.
moment.
Right. Okay. So I did see another comment from Josh. Have
Yeah.
either of you opened a creepy chest? So, if you don't know what a creepy chest is, let's go to the chest shop.
Yeah.
So, we do have Nightmare Before Christmas legendary chests, but here with that chest with the pumpkin kind of in body kind of in it, and you can see some villains there. So not only is there villains, we've
Mm-hmm.
got some legendary ones there, and then there's concession stands and stuff like elixirs and that. And as you can see, this is where also the Haunted Mansion characters will be available to get. They don't have
Mm-hmm.
their own legendary chest. They are in this one. So if you haven't got Hatbox Ghost, the Bride, Phineas, Ezra, and
Gus.
then you can get them. And then, like I say, you've got loads of different.
Yeah, I'll be honest, that's what's really putting me off, is there are so many concession chests in there.
Yeah, and not from our community, but I did see on a Facebook group that someone had purchased one of those for 150 gems and got the, I'm sure we were talking about the other day, the Beauty and the Beast cup concession stand. And to spend 150 gems to get that.
Exactly. I read somebody on Facebook that had bought 3 and they got 3 concession chests.
Yeah, so
no, I don't think I will be getting one because they're too high priced for not a guaranteed character. So.
Well, hopefully, I don't know how they would do it in an event, but we have had tower challenges before, I think, and you've been able to get them in like for free.
Yeah, using event currency or elixirs.
Oh yeah, that was it. That was it. Event currency, not for free, for event currency.
Yeah,
but that is a bit better in that
it
sense.
is better.
You're not using gems.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we'll be able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'll say is I do have 2 common characters that I could get. One is Namari and one is Ezra. However, when you click on them, it says the odds of receiving it is 1.46.
Right.
So it's like, and that's for the common. So a legendary is 0.21% chance that you're going to open one for that character, which that is really bad odds in my opinion.
Yeah, so I don't suggest it, but if you want to take,
if you have loads of gems and you're like, oh, I'll give it a try, then might be worth it. But...
I saw that Josh had already got all the characters in that chest already. One thing I did want to say about, if you want to get that like I said, that's the only way you're going to be able to get the Haunted Mansion stuff, and that's once a year. So
yeah,
it's your choice. Also, talking about some stuff that's happened this week, I think it was. So Josh says, I'm keeping Mrs. Potts out in my park all month in honor of Angela Lansbury, because of course she passed away.
Yeah, that's really nice that you're doing that.
Yeah, and also about Robbie Coltrane, who played Hagrid in Harry Potter. Sorry, just went blank there. Passing too. Yeah, no, again, that was very sad as well, and saw lots of stuff on social media about that. And when they did stuff in Islands of Adventure at Universal for him, like people went and did their wands and that. So yeah, no, it is nice to see people do that. But yeah, okay, right.
Definitely.
Well, let's go to season pass then, because I think we're both doing quite well.
Yeah.
And also let us know if you have got the Kingdom Pass. Because I know that Hocus Pocus is something that everyone's been excited for. But then because of the put off of last season, it's a bit of, are people going to do it? Are people not going to do it? I've chosen not to. I think I said last time. But I am on tier 13.
Oh, that's very good.
And I'm just under halfway for tier 14. So yeah. So if I did have the Kingdom Pass, I would have got that lovely decoration, the Witch's Workshop, as you can see there. But of course, I did not.
No.
How far have you got,
Just
Sarah?
1 second, and I will
Yeah,
tell
no,
you.
it's fine.
It's just doing a little test. Right. I am on number 11.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I thought I was doing quite well. My weeklies, I've got some hard weeklies. I haven't done that many of them yet.
Okay.
So I've got to open 7 decoration chests. I've not done
Same.
that. And then I've got to do 6 it's got to do the quests of 6 hours or more, but I have to do 325 of them,
Oh,
which is quite a lot. And then I
yeah.
got the 12-hour one. Well, I have to do 130 12-hour ones.
Well, like, rewind. How many 6-hour ones?
325.
So if you were to, I'm not saying you were going, not that you're going to, but if you were to have every single character out of 100, then you'd only have to do 3 rounds.
Yeah. But the thing is with that is a lot of characters are being used for the events at the moment. So you have to take all that out, and there's no 6-hour quests.
Okay. Yeah. No, fine. That was just something I was thinking of in the.
No, I might take some more characters out to try and get it done.
Yeah, and then what was the 12-hour one?
So 12 hours, I've got to do 130.
Yeah, that's a bit.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then collect 60 character wishes.
Okay, that's.
So I've done 32 of them. I'm not halfway on that one. The parade floats, I have to do 8 parade floats. So I'm nearly done with that. That one will be done tomorrow, which is good.
Yeah.
And then the other one is complete 15 activities with Ham, Go-Go, or Forky. I only have Ham. So I have been trying when I'm at home to do 1-hour quests with them. So I've got 6 quests left to do. So hopefully I should be able to do that tomorrow and do that one. But yeah, that one, I mean, you only get 150 of the rewards of them. And I actually had a 24-hour one as well, which is the one that I redrew. So yeah, kind of annoying, really. Mine are all a bit difficult.
Yeah, no, I can totally understand. There's quite a lot of them that are high level,
high numbers, ones. Right? Yeah.
I believe the only ones left are the ones here on your screen. And I've got 2 decoration chest ones. One I've only got 1 left to get. That's why I was saying hopefully that chest was a decoration chest. And then I've got a complete 40 dailies. So so hopefully I don't think the 7 one will happen because I've got 3 of them to get.
Yeah.
But hopefully.
Have you got any coming up in like a reward or a calendar?
No,
there's no rewards, is there? Let me look in the calendar.
Daily wise,
none coming up in the calendar either.
Daily wise, I'm doing fine.
Yeah, I do the dailies every day, so that's fine.
So no, and I saw that we got quite a lot of comments. So let's get through them, and then we can get on to just a general thing. So Josh says, luckily it turns out I need Mrs. Potts out anyway to help collect for Maurice.
Yeah,
we've already got to the end. Thomas says, I feel like it would have been cool if DMK did the Hocus Pocus event the same way that they did the Hocus Pocus celebration at both Disneyland and Disney World with all the Disney villains.
Yeah.
And having them help the Sanderson sisters with their spell.
I totally agree with you, Thomas. I think there's so much more that they could have done with it. I would love to see the villains event come back. I'd love just a bit more of that, like villains event, like maybe a princesses event at some point would be really cool as well. Like rather than just having this storyline and this storyline, like would like a bit more interaction between all of them or something.
Yeah,
So,
because just thinking of like Disney park events, like you have at Disney, I think it's just at Disneyland Paris. I could be wrong. Pirates and princesses.
yeah.
So like you could have. I know there's not many pirate characters, but Pirates of the Caribbean and Peter Pan.
What I
like,
would
do
love,
something.
actually, if they did some sort of event like that and introduced new characters as well, like
Yeah.
Mr. Smee would be really cool to come into the kingdom. And there are other Pirates of the Caribbean characters that they could also bring in, like if they chose to. I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean, obviously, I don't think it is as popular as it was when the films first came out, because I guess the first film probably came out quite a while ago now. But
yeah, no, I would really like to see interaction. We do kind of see it in the dialogue sometimes, but I'm sure most people are like me that just go boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And don't really read it.
Yeah.
Kevin says getting the Kingdom Pass maybe next month. On tier 12, almost tier 13. Get it probably tonight. Well, hopefully you do.
Yeah, hopefully.
So, Phoenix, hello and thank you for joining. Sorry. So there are rumors Magica is coming to add to the villains. I'm on 20 out of 50 so far for Maid Marian.
Oh, well done. That's good.
Am I just being totally silly? Who is Magica?
No, I don't know. I'm just going to look up Magica because I don't know what Magica is.
I love Magica Dispel.
So Magica Dispel is a major villain from the Scrooge McDuck comics. So that could tie in very well with what people have been saying about the update and it being DuckTales and all of that. So yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah. Thomas has 70 character wishes.
Oh, that's a lot.
And also would love to see all the different content that we were saying. Yeah, Josh, Mr. Smee, and also the Lost Boys.
Lost Boys. I think Lost Boys could be cool. And there's like an aspect of costumes there as well, maybe, that they could add in to like John and Michael. They could have costumes. That would be fun. There is just so much that they could add, like we would just love to see. So
definitely there is, but then I did hear on the grapevine that the season pass, so the reason why they do the season pass like they do is because they can only fit so many characters in at a time,
right?
And then I was trying to think of what the other reason was. Something about the costume as well, of the trying to think of characters that would have to have a costume.
Right. Okay.
I can't really remember the thing that I heard, the whole thing that I heard, but it was something on that line that there was a kind of. And that's why they couldn't do something how they used to do. Hopefully I can remember or find out where I heard it from.
I did read something similar on Discord, so maybe it was from there. Saying about like how they have to have approval before anything can go live, and that's why they don't put too much live at once, because it takes too long to process.
Yeah, maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. Right. Okay. So let's get on to some just general progress and main storyline. Have you got any, Sarah?
No, none at all. I am still at the same level of ears hats that I was when we spoke the other day, which I believe was 6. I'm just going to double check.
Yeah. Just whilst you're checking.
So yeah, 6 is 6 ears hats that I need.
No, I was just going to quickly.
No, that's a lie. I've got 6 ears hats. I need 8.
Oh, okay. Thomas says, I've got 332 gems, so I'm getting closer to being able to have enough
cool.
gems to get Mary.
That's good. Yeah, just level up all the time. That's the best thing to do.
And there are rumours that we'll be getting a costume chest.
Oh, that could be good.
Well, there's quite a lot of costumes that aren't available at the moment, so maybe that's the reason why. Go on in. I'll let you finish off what you were saying.
Well, I don't think there really is much else.
Oh, there isn't.
Just I still need 2 more ears hats for Miko. I've had no drops. I'm trying to not use elixirs, so hopefully I'll get some drops.
Yeah, hopefully you can build them up to get some of those attractions as well.
That's it. Yeah, I don't want to keep wasting them on just getting ears hats. Like, I'd rather save them for attractions. And then the only thing of doing is I have been doing some leveling up. So I hit 1,000 gems again.
Well done.
So I've got 1,012 at the moment. So that's quite good. But one thing I'm finding really hard with leveling up right now is because you can get so much in the spooky chest, it's really hard when you click on your storybook and everyone has an exclamation, like every pack at the moment.
Right.
So it's really hard to
yeah.
know who is ready to level up and who isn't. I'm kind of struggling with that. So it's almost like effort to have to like go in and check each characters and be like, oh, which one. So yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, no, it is annoying when that happens. I can see we've got a comment here from Tabitha. She says, sorry that I'm late. Don't worry. And she also says, taking care of my mum. She's got my cold that ended up turning into
bless her.
pneumonia. She's got meds now. And yeah, we are thinking of you, and hopefully,
hopefully you'll definitely be in our prayers, and hopefully she gets better soon.
Yes. So also, Sarah, you'll be happy to know that Patcha isn't hard.
Literally, Josh, I cannot wait to get rid of this Pocahontas storyline, but I think I reckon after New Year's, it'll probably be when I'll get to. But they did say DMK are aware that the drop rates are bad. So yeah, they know already, and hopefully they said in January they might be able to do an improvement to make it a bit better, which then would kind of help me out. So fingers crossed on that one.
Yeah, no, hopefully. Kevin says Timothy Q Mouse update. Got all the parachutes, 27 out of 60 feathers, and 44 out of
really good.
Well done. A Halloween costume for Pluto would be cool as well.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that. I thought Pluto had one, but he doesn't. He just has a spring costume, and there was a lunar costume, but that was limited time. So, yeah. I didn't realize that. Maybe one for Pete too. Pete doesn't have a Halloween costume.
Yeah. So Tabitha says, I used 1,200 gems and got no characters from the creepy chest.
Oh my goodness me. We were just talking about this earlier, saying I read on Facebook group that somebody said that they got 3 and got no characters either. So yeah, no, I'm definitely not gonna get a creepy chest because it's very super disappointing.
And that is a lot of gems as well.
To not even get one, like.
And hopefully you have enough for any of the Hocus Pocus content coming up as well. She also says working on leveling Beauty and the Beast characters and Lion King with downtime. I
need to do Lion King. I've done most of my Beauty and the Beast ones, I think, now, but my Lion King, I need to look at those.
Yeah, so I updated my folder finally today.
You did? Cool.
Not with leveling up, but just adding collections in and changing because like new characters coming in like
Yeah.
Marie and that. So I thought, well, I'll just add that all in now that got my laptop, even though it's been a while now, but just not had the time to do
Yeah,
it.
it's just finding the time to do all these things is a lot. I've just sent Belle out to go to level 10.
Okay.
She's my last Beauty and the Beast character, and that I've got. The rest of them, they're all level 10 now, which is good. Also, I was trying to work on Snow White, and this is a really annoying thing with this collection, is that you have to have 100 common tokens for each character to get them to level 10. So that's just going to take a long time for that. So
yeah, it's annoying when that happens, like just to have that many, and especially
per character,
the collection one as well.
Yeah.
And if you only have one character, then it's gonna be there.
Yeah, I mean, I have 3, so not even that much. Like, that's not good. Like, not that much. So
Tabitha says, I have no desire for the Hocus Pocus premium content. Don't think I'm going to get anything.
No, to be honest, I think I am going to get Mary because I obviously like the film, but the parade float is so ugly. I'm not buying it. There's no way. So,
well, talking about Mary, as I said last time, that I'm still debating on getting her or not. I was thinking about it this weekend and I was a bit more like, oh, I think I should. But let me know in the chat, put yes or no if I should get Mary, just to see what you guys think. Josh says, currently all I have to level up is 2 of the Rescuers and the Turning Red collection.
Yeah, I need to look at Turning Red as well. They're quite, again, the drops are bad. I leveled up Maid to level 2.
Okay.
I need 2 more ears hats to level up Abby. And then Miriam, I've got enough. I just need the common token.
Right.
And then Priya, I need 1 more book. But again, I need the common token.
Yeah, I think I only need 1 more book from her. Or it might be the common token, actually.
Yeah.
Did you manage to get the DuckTales all to a level 10?
No. So I have 1 more, which is Louis, the green one. And I need, let's look, 7 more ears hats for Louis there. It's a bit of a struggle because the characters that I have to collect are in the event. So it's Woody with Bullseye and Daisy. So they're in the event at the moment, which is so annoying. And then the other character I have is Huey, the red one, but he collects on Miko ears hats. So I send him out for Miko and not for the Huey ones. So, or Louis, whatever it is. So yeah, I'm trying to do it, but there's so much conflicts.
Yeah, when there's conflicts, as you saw, who was it? Cinderella.
Yeah,
that had all that amount of tokens that she could go out for. It was like you were quite surprised how. Oh, this probably is not the best way to do it, but yeah, I don't know where she'll be in the thing. But yeah, no, I haven't really got any news general wise. I got 1,115 gems. I haven't been leveling up characters. I did 1 or 2, just because I forget, and it's annoying that I forget. It's later in the day. I'm like, oh no, I can't do it now because I'd rather do it in the morning and then have it for the evening.
Yeah.
Rather than in the middle of the day, and then so yeah, maybe I need to do the 24-hour ones kind of on my lunch break. Then I know that I'll be doing it, but I don't know yet. I'll have to.
Yeah, I normally try and send them out in the evening for 24-hour ones because I'm always on my game in the evenings. when I'm at home. So that's always works out for me. Like I've just done Bell now because I probably will be on my phone like this time tomorrow. So
yeah, no, that's a good idea. It's just finding that routine that works for you.
Yeah, it's so difficult. Like, as you all know, I'm busy all the time. So yeah, it's just finding the time is, yeah, it's hard.
Okay then. Well, I think that is it for the progress bit of this stream. As we said at the beginning, that we do have 2 streams in one, because underneath this, we are going to be ranking Halloween Disney Magic Kingdoms content, and this is part 1 of a 2-part series, if you call that.
Definitely. Should we do some comments before we
That's
move on
what
to
I
that?
was literally about to do. So Josh has Miriam to a level 10 now. So well
Yeah,
done
no,
to
that's
you.
I need to work on her actually because I think she's going to be quite a good one. The other ones I'm trying to work on right now is 101 Dalmatians. A lot of my
Okay.
101 Dalmatians are like 6, 7, and 8, so you can get them a bit higher. I did one yesterday, 8 hours. So yeah, again, it's just that common token.
Yeah, and quite a lot of mine are ready, especially the second page of that collection. They're all ready to go.
Yeah.
So it's just finding the time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix says, I'm glad they changed the adverts for free stuff. Was trying to do the Lego Play one.
Oh yeah, it's gone now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Thank goodness. It was a nightmare. I'm actually having an issue with an ad right now where it keeps crashing my game. It's making my screen go completely white and then I have to restart. And the good news is that when I do restart the game, the chest is there. I am getting the reward. It's annoying that you constantly have to I have to close it all down and reopen it again. It's really annoying.
Which ad is that, Sarah?
Do you know it's a game? Funnily enough, I think it's called like Sarah's Adventure.
Oh, okay.
It's funny that it's got my name in it. But
Yeah,
yeah.
because not that it's crashing or anything, but I feel like mine's very glitchy when I watch my ads, and it's all like pixelated.
Yeah, they're really jumpy.
Yeah, because mine is a BBC TV show or something that keeps coming up.
Yeah, I get that
On
one a
mine,
lot as well.
The Next Step.
Yeah, you have to watch The Next Step.
Yeah.
And you're like, no.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, and I hated the Lego one because to make it go faster, you'd have to actually play it. But I would usually be getting ready for work when watching it, so that wouldn't really matter. Thomas says I would say get her because she can be a great way to get the tokens for the other characters quicker.
Yeah, that's very true. And Kevin said yes to get her as well. That was further up.
I saw that as well. Yeah.
So he said yes because I have 699 gems, and by the time I get there, I'll have lots more. So
yes, I did see that, Kevin, but at first I was a bit confused because I didn't realize that's what you were talking about. So I had to look at the comments and I was like, okay. And then I realized that that's what you were talking about.
It came back to you.
So thank you for commenting about that. Josh is asking you, Sarah, when will you be getting your tablet? Very excited.
Well, annoyingly, my birthday actually isn't until the first week of December, so it will probably have to be then. So like 6 weeks, 7 weeks away.
That's a long time.
I know, and it's so annoying because my dad has already bought it, and I know that he has it in his house, and I'm like, oh my god,
just give it to me.
Just give it to
me. Yeah. Okay then. Well, hopefully you can get your tablet and it works well. And just like I had my issue with my laptop, and now that's all fine and hopefully, like I say, DMK will be a lot smoother running for you on it.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so let's get into this then. So we've done these type of ranking streams before. If you haven't joined us for one of those before, hopefully you'll stay and join us. We do have 4 categories here. which are I love these, does what it says on the tin, not bothered, and needs improving. What we're doing in part 1 is we're looking at characters and attractions from the collections Hocus Pocus, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Haunted Mansion. Now, it's quite hard because we usually take an overall view of this stuff, especially when it comes to characters, and Hocus Pocus hasn't officially come into the kingdom yet. So we're kind of basing it on the film, their looks, and everything. So yeah, and like I say, it's very interactive. So make sure to get your comments into the chat as well. So, are you ready, Sarah?
I am, yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so let's start off with characters. So, the first character that we're looking at is from the Nightmare Before Christmas. We'll do that collection first. So, the first one is Barrel. And as I can see here, we're both not really bothered by this character.
Not really. No, I kind of feel like with this character and others as well, similar level, they just sort of, because they were add-ons, weren't they? They weren't there originally, and I kind of feel like they were just sort of put in to sort of make the collection bigger, and that was why they put them in, and that was about it with.
Yeah, no,
with
I
these
can see
ones.
where you're coming from, and like you say, there are other characters that will come along to. I just think so. This was the second addition to that collection.
Yeah.
At first, I put it as does what it says on the tin because they do feature in the film. They're not major characters, but they do have.
They have like a role to play in the storyline.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. It's not like that they're a character in the background as an extra kind of thing. You do see them in the storyline of the film. But yeah, I'm not like, oh yes, this character's in the kingdom. Like,
no, to be honest, this whole collection I found very difficult to rank. Because it's not one of my favorite films.
Right.
So yeah, a lot of the characters I'm actually not that bothered about because it's not. Yeah, it's not my favorite. It's not my work. It's not like a bad film or anything. It's just not my favorite. So
okay, well let's go to the next one then, which is Dr. Finkelstein, which is a character that has come into the kingdom via this update that we're taking part in. Of course, if you've got the Kingdom Pass, then if you get to the tier that he is at, you'll be able to get him. But if you're just doing the free season pass, then you unfortunately won't. But again, I'm not really bothered.
No, so the reason I put not bothered was because I was a bit like, them putting him in the Kingdom Pass hasn't made me want to buy it.
Yeah.
And that was why I was like, okay, not bothered, because yeah, it was just like, oh, nah.
Yeah, I can totally understand your reason. I've got the kind of same opinion as well. Next one.
Should we do some comments before we move on? Otherwise, we're going to get too far ahead, I think.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So yeah, Kevin, same, and is a level 6. I do have Barrel as well.
Oh, do you? See, I didn't do the Nightmare Before Christmas event. When I stopped playing. So yeah, I don't have any really, apart from characters that I've got out of the chests.
And rumor has it that they're making a Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, interesting.
So yep. I've heard that we won't have tappers for the common token in the Hocus Pocus event. Yes, we won't do. You will receive them in quests.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so another one that we've got the same, and we didn't, just so you know, we didn't do this at the same time. I did mine first, and then Sarah did hers later on. But we've both got I love these for Jack. He's the main character of the
Yeah.
film and collection. So I would imagine usually the main character is one that is loved. I can't really think of any film that has a main character that isn't loved.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
So the only thing I'll say with Jack Skellington, and one thing I'd really like, and I think this has come up before, I've definitely seen it, is that he would be really cool to have costumes.
Yeah,
like, I would love to have a Santa costume for him.
Yeah, no,
So,
definitely.
Yeah, I think
Hopefully
that's one thing they're missing out on.
Josh says another franchise I wonder they could do is the Corpse Bride, but not sure if that is Disney.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think it is.
No.
Like Sarah was saying, that kind of just thinking of Halloween content and let's just add those in to kind of fill this period of time.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
But I think they would have done better to put like a costume in for him and stuff, maybe in the Kingdom Pass, that might have maybe encouraged people to buy it more rather than Dr. Finkelstein. But I might be wrong. Maybe people do like Dr. Finkelstein.
Well, it's your opinion, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
So yeah. Right. The next one is Lock, and again.
Yeah. So again, not bothered for the exact same reasons as I wasn't bothered about Barrel.
I just see that Kevin has put Love Jack 2, got him at a level 10. Same.
Oh, awesome.
I
have him. He's not level 10 for me. His tokens are really hard to collect.
But
so
you
I don't
got
have
him
any
quite
of the other.
recently, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't have any of the other characters. I'm not doing. I never don't do very well at leveling him up. It's level 9 actually, so maybe I take that back. Maybe he's actually much better than I thought.
That's really good.
I have 0 too, and again, I have no characters that collect 0 ears hats, so 0 is at level 1.
Josh says, I'm weird. I love Oogie Boogie. Well, we'll have to wait and see when he comes up. Phoenix says, I just got Barrel to level 2. Well done. Just so he can do the 4-hour task to get the keys for the event. Yeah, no, that's definitely a good reason. Kevin confirms that Corpse Bride is Warner Brothers. Now that they've done Dr. Finkelstein, I could see them doing his daughter.
Maybe.
Like the other daughter. Shows how much I pay attention. Right. Okay, let's do the next one, which is Oogie Boogie. So we're different this time. So I put I love these, and Sarah does what it says on the tin.
Yeah, I was in 2 minds. I can see why you put that you love him, but yeah, it was just because it's not a film, like I said, that I'm particularly bothered about. So yeah, I think he's just fine for me.
I agree with why you've put him in that. I could have put him in, but I do quite like him. He's the kind of villain, if you call it, of the film. Not that's the reason why, but I just think he's quite a good character compared to some of the other ones that we have seen.
And the other thing that really confused me is I swear he's green. Is he not green?
So I think we spoke about this before in one of our quizzes or something. So I think his official color is this.
Right.
But there's a part of the film where he is green, and other places have had him as green, I think. But maybe that's something to look up one day.
When you Google him, like, he's sometimes beige and sometimes green.
Yeah. But I think he's meant to be a sack full of bugs, so...
Oh, yeah. Gross. Yeah. I don't like bugs, so...
Kevin says, Oogie Boogie, love him, but he is not in my kingdom, thinking about opening a creepy chest. Well, if you do, let us know what you get.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I would say if you're opening a creepy chest because you want Oogie Boogie, I would open a Nightmare Before Christmas chest.
Yeah.
2 reasons. You can get 2 Nightmare Before Christmas chests at the same price as 1 creepy chest,
Yeah,
and you probably
true.
have a much higher chance of getting Oogie Boogie in that chest. Especially,
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I have so much Nightmare Before Christmas content that I could get anyway. But
I-
knowing me, if I open a Nightmare Before Christmas chest, I'll end up getting a bench.
But I do definitely agree with Sarah's comment there of advice. Do a Nightmare Before Christmas legendary chest, because as she said, you can get two for the same price as one creepy chest, and there's a lot more in the creepy chest to get. So it's probably better, as Sarah said, a higher chance to get him if that's what you are wanting to get. Okay, right. So in the film, he is a Urlap
I
sack.
think that's meant to say burlap.
Oh, burlap. Okay, and he is green. And at Disney's California Adventure for Oogie Boogie's Bash, he is green.
He's green. Yeah, I really thought he was green. Yeah. Okay. Well, never mind.
Maybe I have to watch the film and see. Okay, right. So the next one is Sally. I was in two minds for this one.
Yeah.
I was in between with what I've said and what Sarah has said. So
yeah, so for me, if I was going to open a Nightmare Before Christmas chest, the character that I would want to get out of the chest would be Sally. I really like her as a character. I think she's like just cute and fun, and I love her little dress and stuff. So
yeah, I was kind of like I say in the middle, and yeah, I would want her in. Oh, I have got her, but if I didn't, that would be a character that I would want. So yeah. Okay, right. Shock. Again, there's not much big shock that we've put not bothered because we put a lock and barrel as not bothered as well. So I think we should just quickly move on. The mayor. So I put not bothered because I'm not really that bothered by him.
Yeah.
But you put something different.
Yeah. So I mean, again, if I got him, I'd be pleased that I had him. But would I open a chest to get him? No.
No.
So
yeah, no, he does what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
But I think there's more other characters that would fit that category.
Yeah.
I would say he's a bit lower down in that. Okay, and keep in mind, Oogie Boogie is legendary. Josh said. Sally want her, plus she helps Jack become Sandy Claus. Kevin says so. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
I just so wish there was a Sandy Claus costume. I would love it, but
yeah.
there we go.
And then the last character from this collection is Zero, and again we've put different. And again, I'm probably in the middle of both of these.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Zero. I think he's such a cute little character to have there. So yeah, I actually do have him. I was really pleased to get him when I got him for my kingdom. So
And there's quite a few good animations as well.
Yeah.
Between him and Jack. Now I think some of them you need certain attractions.
This is where I'm struggling. I don't have any Nightmare Before Christmas attractions, so I do badly
I know
with
there's
these
a
characters.
good one. There's a good one between Jack and Sally, but you have to have the Broomstick Graveyard, which I don't have.
Yeah.
But yeah, the kind of the iconic scene from the film with
I wish we were getting a Nightmare Before Christmas chest next week and not an
Yeah.
Alice one. I'd much prefer it.
Yeah, no, definitely. But you can spend 60 gems if you want to get one.
I could. However, my gems are all pre-allocated already to my two characters that I want. So if I had 1,060, then I might actually consider it.
But yeah, we'll get leveling up then.
Yeah, I need to.
Kevin says Shock and the mayor not bothered, and Zero he wants.
Yeah.
Josh says I think what does it for me with Zero is the cute little pumpkin nose. Love him. Yeah, no, definitely as well. That's a good feature of that character.
It is.
Okay, well, let's go to the next collection, which is Haunted Mansion. So this one is a bit of a weird one with the characters. So I've put not
I mean,
bothered.
it's hard, isn't it? Because they're not particularly characters, are they?
Yeah,
Like, they're not in a film or anything like that. So
no,
that's
but
where it gets a bit difficult.
also they do at the end, but you might know more, Sarah. Do they actually have a heavy feature in the attraction other than
Not
the end?
not at Disney World. I don't know about Disneyland. So when I went to Disneyland,
Yeah,
California, I didn't get to ride the ride because it was closed because they were doing the Haunted Mansion overlay at the time
right.
and it was shut. So I haven't ridden the ride at Disneyland. So I don't know if it's any different to Disney
Well,
World or anything.
from what I remember, it was exactly the same.
Oh, okay.
Unless I'm wrong, it's just that I'm sure it's just the what do you call it? The outside, the building
Okay.
that looks
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Yeah, from what I can remember, that's the only difference. There could be, I don't know, but yeah, I think it's
No.
just at the end that you see these three ghosts that we're going to see come
Yeah,
up.
like the hitchhiking ghosts.
Yeah, so that's why I
Mm.
put not bothered because I'm not really bothered
No,
about
I mean,
this
I
one.
put does what it says on the tin because they are what they are. I mean, if you like this film, then great. The reason that I kind of put them a little bit higher for me is because I do really like Disney Parks content. I would love to see
Yeah,
more Disney Parks content. I think it's such a good addition. So yeah, that was why I just put them a bit higher because I like to have them in the kingdom. Not that I have any of these.
yeah. No, I don't have this one.
No.
So Josh says, and I do agree a little bit. At first, I was a bit surprised that they added the bride. I love her, but she is a bit morbid and violent, and
Yeah, I agree with you.
especially for the game supposedly age range as well. It's a 3+, and especially visible with the axe. And I think we spoke about this before, but with the stretching room scene, that's a bit. I know that hasn't got anything to do with DMK, but to
Yeah.
have the subjects that they talk about in the stretching room, it's a bit like that's a bit
Mm.
extreme, if you know what I mean. So,
Yeah.
but we'll get on to the bride and that in a second. Let's go next to Gus again. The same reason.
Yeah, same reason. Yeah.
Hatbox Ghost. I was again in the middle with this one. When you say Haunted Mansion, this is one of the things you think of in terms
Definitely,
of
which is why I
character-wise.
gave my ranking. I think if there'd have been a ranking in between, it does what it says on the tin, and I love these, this is where that would have
Yeah,
sat for me.
yeah. There's quite a lot of these. I think in part two, um, where it was like if there was just one in between, then it would be that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and especially also with the news that Hatbox Ghost will be coming to Haunted Mansion at Magic Kingdom as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just thought does what it says on the tin.
Yeah, no, he's a really cool character, to be
Mm.
honest. If I could have any of them in my kingdom, I would have Hatbox Ghost.
Yeah,
So.
no, definitely. I would like to have him in my kingdom.
Yeah.
I can see Kevin put make to easy for Haunted Mansion. Hitchhiking Ghost not bothered. The Bride love her. Hatbox Ghost love him. Sadly, we do not have any characters
Yeah.
for Haunted Mansion.
I don't have any characters either, so
Yeah, and that's
And
where
I
those
won't be
sleeper
attempting to
come
get
in.
them after poor Tabitha's attempt
Yeah.
to go. That's really has put me off.
No, definitely same with me. Right, Phineas again, the third out of the Hitchhiking Ghost. The same reason for what the others said. Kevin says Haunted Mansion is his favorite ride at Disneyland.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a very, very good ride. I love it. So
Not to be like, oh, I've done it, but
mm.
I was actually, it was quite nice to see the Hatbox Ghost when riding it after seeing
Yeah,
the Imagineering story and
yeah,
seeing the story of how that came about and everything and
definitely.
how it couldn't be in the ride. Then it came in.
Mm.
So yeah, no, it was nice to see and just seeing that background story about it. Right, and I think we've got one more character here, which is the bride.
Yeah. So I mean, I love these, but again, if there had have been one in the middle, it would have kind of gone in the
Yeah,
middle. But I definitely agree with what you and Josh both said with her like holding the axe and everything. It's a bit creepy, like
yeah. But then you've got to do what she is, don't you?
yeah. I wonder
But
what her dialogue's like.
I can't remember. This is one of the characters that, well, I say one of the only character that I have from the Haunted Mansion collection.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I put does what it says on the tin because she does like, but I think I would have put I love. I don't know why I didn't put I love these because that is a character that I was very happy to get,
Yeah,
and
definitely. I'd be really happy to get her too. So
especially not physically knowing, but the person that voices her and the connection that she has with Disney and her Instagram and that with the she does the Disney history and that.
yeah.
So yeah, and yes, Josh, she killed her husband or
Yeah.
husband.
Husbands,
So,
many.
so yeah, okay, right. Well, let's go to the last collection, which is Hocus Pocus. And we've both gone back to the same of being the same. I love these, and of course, this is for the premium character Mary.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm definitely going to be using my gems to get her. Like, there's no question for
Yeah,
me.
I
So
think I am gonna get her, but you'll see my opinion on one of these. I have kind of voiced it before, but it's just the looks of all of them just don't look like face wise.
no, they've tried to like cartoonify them a bit
Yeah,
too much.
yeah, it just doesn't look like them. But let's go on to Sarah, and of course, the same. I can
Yeah,
imagine that we're the same for all of these. So let's have a look at the last one. Oh, we have gone the same for
yeah,
this.
we did. Yeah,
So why did you put needs improving?
I think she just does not look like her at all.
Yeah, that's the exact same reason as what I put. Yeah, just and it bothers me as well. I'm just like I can't look at her, but it's just that kind of thing of why? Like, did
Mm.
you do that?
Yeah,
So yeah, so I imagine that's all we need to say about that one, isn't it?
mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can see that we got a comment from Josh. Yes, we did do Ezra and Gus. We both said no, sorry, tell a lie. I said not bothered, and Sarah put does what it says on the tin.
Yeah,
Right, so that is it for characters. So let's go on to attractions. Um, there's quite a few of these actually. I was quite surprised.
yeah. A
Um,
Nightmare Before Christmas has loads of attractions. So
it does. So let's get on with it then, because of time and everything. So as I was saying, there's a really cute animation between Jack and Sally for this one, and it's Broomstick Graveyard, and we've gone different.
hmm.
So I can imagine why you put not bother because it's not your favorite film.
No, yeah, I just don't think it's particularly exciting. Like,
Yeah. The
yeah,
only reason I put Does What It Says on the Tin is because it's of that iconic kind of scene. Whenever you
yeah,
put
that is
in
true.
Nightmare
Like,
Before Christmas, you see this scene of
yeah,
them
true.
standing on the whatever it is, mountain, hill, with the moon. So that's why I chose that category for it.
Yeah.
And it is an attraction I would like. It's not one that I have. But most of these I do have already.
Mm.
Right, so Finkelstein's Tower. So we had the attraction, now we have the character in the kingdom, and we've both gone the same.
Yeah, it's just fine.
Yeah, I'm not bothered about it, but then I was like, but it's featured in the film quite a bit, and it
Hmm.
does say what it does on the tin, so I just thought I'd just put that. But
Yeah.
I have got the attraction, but I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, like I got it, like that's
Mm.
amazing. So yep. Oh, I can see we've got some comments. Um, Easy for Hocus Pocus, love them all. I will be getting Mary as well. Favorite is Sarah. Amok, 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 amok.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Yeah. I always like change my mind on who's my favorite.
Oh
Sometimes
dear.
one, sometimes another. Yeah, I like them all.
Um, And Josh says, someone said the reason Winifred looks how she does is because an actress as well known as Bette Midler would most likely want compensation and to be paid if her likeness was used. Didn't think about that.
No, I didn't either.
And also, I was watching something on Instagram and it was Hocus Pocus too, and it had music, and I was like, well, the only song I can remember from it is One Way or Another. Have you seen it, Sarah?
Yes, I have.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. So I didn't want to ruin it. Not that
That's
it does
okay.
really, not that it does really ruin it, but they sing another song in the film, and it was this song that was in the background, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember now from that scene, because I was like, they've changed the words to the song. I was like, oh yeah, because it's from that scene. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
silly me.
Yeah, no, it's really
Uh,
cool. I like that bit.
yeah, no, it is. It's a good film. It is a good film. Right. Okay. So next one. Oh, you've put needs improvement.
Yeah, I just think Jack's house is quite iconic, and I think they could have done a little bit more with it to make it a bit more exciting.
Yeah, no, I can understand. I put does what it says on the tin because it's his house.
It's
So
fine, yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Um. Right, this one, Nightmare Candy Shop. Is this featured in the film?
I have no idea. I don't remember it. This is why I put it needs improving, because I looked at it and thought, huh?
I was just
So
like not bothered because I was like, I'm sure it's not in the
yeah.
film, and it's just something that they've tried to add to it. Because I know at the beginning they were trying to make more their own,
Yeah. So
not
when you search Nightmare
interpretation, but
Candy Shop, all that comes up is DMK.
oh,
Nothing else
okay,
comes up at all. So it must just be DMK.
yeah. Well, I can also understand needs improvement as
Yeah,
well.
I don't like things like that. So
Okay, right. Let's go on to the next one. And yes, I thought we'd have the same answer for this.
yeah.
Boogie Spin, the attraction that is so rare to get. It came out once, and I don't think we've seen it since. And
No.
we've both put I love this.
Yeah, I would
We
love to have this, probably because it's such rare content.
we will be doing it's not really a ranking thing, but we'll be doing something of what will we like to see in the parks for real from DMK. And I think what this is something I would like to
Yeah.
see in the parks.
Hmm.
Um Not that it's the type of ride that I like, but it would be cool to see
Definitely.
And
I
this,
agree.
and of course, they've done a lot better job on this because, of course, this doesn't feature in the film, but they've kind of taken from Oogie Boogie's lair or whatever you call it, and came up with this attraction. So, yeah, done a really good job on that one. Right, okay, let's go on to the next one. And why has it done that? The background keeps going up, and I'm like putting it down.
Oh.
But yeah, so Haunted Mansion. So this is the California version at Disneyland, and of course we've put I love this for this.
Yeah. I really like that it has a doom buggy in the thing as well. I think they did a good job here.
So we are both big Disney Park fans here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to see that there is content from the parks in the kingdom, as well as other rides as well. There was one that I was thinking of that we could have added, but because it doesn't have a collection, it's probably best not to put it. But yeah, so it's nice to have that one. I'm sure this was the one that came second, because it's really confusing to know which one's which, unless you know by the look. Because the next one is the Haunted Mansion, which is the Walt Disney World version at Magic Kingdom. And again, we both put I love these.
Yeah, again, I would have liked to have had a little doom buggy or something on this one too, but I like that they've included the like greenhouse bit and stuff. I think they did a good job.
Yeah, and I don't know if that branch moves like a hand. I can't remember.
No, I can't remember
if that happens. So I'm not 100% sure about this one, Kevin. But we need Phantom Manor, which is at Disneyland Paris. It's basically the same. I think it has a bit of a different story to it, and I think the pictures
the one at Disneyland Paris is quite scary. But I would love to see all of them. I do kind of agree with Kevin there. There's that one, the one in I think Tokyo as well is quite different. That's quite cool.
Is it Tokyo or Hong Kong? The Mystic Manor one?
I think it's Tokyo, isn't it? Hong Kong where they don't have it. Hong Kong and Shanghai, they don't have them because it's like because of different cultures.
It could be. It could be.
We did do a stream on this before. We definitely did. No, I can't even remember what we said.
Yeah, no, I can't remember now. But it's one of the Asian parks, like Sarah said, because of their culture and everything, and they don't believe about the dead, in the sense of like ghosts and that. So they changed it with a storyline with a monkey in this manner. But yeah, no, Mystic Manor is a very, very good ride, and I would love to see that in the game. But maybe I'd love to see all of them, but then I think it gets a bit crowded in the sense of having the same attraction, especially if they're exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're kind of not, but you know what I mean, because there are other attractions where it is exactly the same.
So in Tokyo, they have a haunted mansion.
Yeah.
Oh, funnily enough, I just read online, and this is just on their website. From the 14th of September to the 4th of January, Haunted Mansion Holiday Nightmare will be presented. Oh. So they do a holiday overlay at Tokyo there for that ride. And then I think, the Mystic Manor.
Yeah.
Is in Shanghai.
Oh, Shanghai. Oh, okay.
And I think they just don't have one in Hong Kong. I can't remember.
Okay. Yeah. No. Well, that's fine. Right. Just cautious on time here. So we've got two more.
It might be the other way around. Mystic Manor, I think, might be Hong Kong, and then they just don't have one at Shanghai. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Right, so Salem Circuit, which is also in the Kingdom Pass in this update, and we've both said needs improving. I'll let Sarah give a rant about this one.
Oh God, I think it's awful. I really think it's awful. Why? Why had they created this of all the things that they could have done? Like, it looks weird. It is nothing to do with the film at all. I just don't get it.
Yeah, no, same. I don't get it. And it does look awful with that Winifred face right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not a good job by DMK, let's say. But I was quite surprised with your answer, Sarah, on the next one, which is the last one, and it's the Sanderson sisters' house. Now, I said that I love this because the house is iconic, and also I quite like the animation that you see with the children on the broomstick flying around. So it has kind of everything there. It has the candle, it has the cauldron and that.
But yeah, I think they could have just done it a bit better than how they've done it. I don't understand why there's just like the one wall at the back there. It's all just a bit.
Yeah, no, I can understand your reasoning for that.
Random, yeah. I just think that they could have done the house a bit better than how they've done it. Like they've done the candles there with white flames. Like the candles could have had black flames. Like you can't see Book anywhere. I'd quite like to have Book in there and stuff. So yeah, I think they could have done better.
The only thing that I would say is not that it's a counteract to what you've said or anything, but you've already got Merlin's on the side there, which is a little bit like that. But then also you've got the witch's cottage from the Brave attraction, which is literally the building and then the cauldron outside.
Yeah.
So I think they're just trying to find different ways of
make it look a bit different. Yeah.
So that's only something that I can think
No, that's fair enough.
About that. Right, just a couple of comments before we finish up. So, can you say what you think of Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, Donald, and Goofy's Halloween costumes? The answer is you'll have to wait till part 2 because they are featuring in part 2. So we'll be doing that next week. So make sure to join us for that. Kevin says the Haunted Forest would have been a better choice for the Salem circuit.
Yes.
Especially as that had a big kind of thing on the film.
Definitely. I totally agree with you. Haunted Forest or like the graveyard kind of area or something like that just would have been so much better. Like if you watch our previous stream that we did where we did our predictions of what was going to come in Hocus Pocus, that was what we said. We said the Sanderson sisters' house and the Haunted Forest or the graveyard. So
yeah, no, definitely. Compliment here for you, Sarah.
Just wanted
to say I love your opinions and energy you bring to the streams. Don't ever leave us.
Oh, thanks. No, I won't at all. It's the problem I have is I am so busy all the time that I'm just not able to make every single stream. But James obviously does a fantastic job without me. But yes, no, we both really enjoy doing this and we love chatting with you guys all the time. So yeah, thank you very much.
Right. Okay. Well, that is it for this stream. Like I say, it was 2 streams in one. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Please let us know because when we did ask before, you said that that's what you wanted. But of course, we like to continue the feedback in that sense because you might not like it anymore, and we can do it in separate streams because it has been quite a long one from seeing the time there. And I know that not everyone can be that long. But yes, I clicked off of it. Phoenix says, I think the princess dressing room for clothing material needs shrinking as it is way too big.
I definitely agree
Yeah.
with you. It is such a big attraction. It takes up like the whole of my back area, and yeah, it's really is quite annoying. So although I could enchant it right now to get the orange pattern fabric. What do you use that
Oh,
fabric for?
probably a Halloween costume.
I might have a look and see if that's worth doing.
Well, Kevin agrees with you, Phoenix, and yeah, I think we all do. There's quite a few attractions that they could shrink down, and there's some that they can make bigger as well. So yeah, so hopefully DMK have a look at that, and also
Yeah,
they need to sort out the land as well, not just giving us more land, but they need to sort out the edges so that it's easier to put stuff in the kingdom, so that we can fit all this big stuff in.
definitely.
But yeah, I think let's leave it there on a high. So thank you everyone for your interaction. It's been great. We've loved seeing you all here and hearing from you. Don't forget, if you have enjoyed the stream, make sure to give it a big like, as it helps us as a channel. And also make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so YouTube can let you know when we go live. Another way of finding that out is following us on Instagram. You'll find on the day that when we are going live, we'll post in our stories and we'll tell you what we're streaming, and there'll also be a link that will take you straight to the stream. And I did see earlier, because Sarah put it in the chat, that we have.
I say I put it in the chat. We have when we live stream, we have
Yeah.
a private chat as well as a live chat, and it went in the private chat,
Yeah.
so you guys actually wouldn't have seen that.
But we hit the 200 subscribers. Which is so good to hear. Thank you, everyone. And let's continue to hit those milestones in subscribers, and hopefully we can hit 300 very soon.
Hopefully.
So share the love and share our channel with anyone that you think would enjoy our content. I can see that Josh is asking when part 2 is going to be, and ta-da! So it's going to be next week. We have to sort out when it is going to be, but yes, we are looking at doing this next week, as well as a progress chat as well, like we have done with this stream. And we are also looking at doing some more Halloween content, still ranking. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Tell you more probably next week about that, because of course we want to get in the mood for Halloween. And yesterday I did a purchase of a Disney Halloween t-shirt, so I thought I'd wear that as we were doing Halloween content. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. Josh has said, I want to say that the fabric is for Donald's Halloween costume.
I just looked that up. It is Donald's Halloween costume, which I already have, so I'm not going to bother leveling up that attraction because I already have the costume. So
oh, that's a bit pointless. Well, it must be for something else then.
Not according to the internet.
Oh, okay. Well, that's weird. If you've already got the costume, you shouldn't be collecting for it then.
Yeah, I don't know how I got the costume. I can't remember. I don't know. So
whatever. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully we see you soon. Okay then.
Bye.
Bye.